reflexes, and instincts. Reflex is a simple innate behavior that is an automatic response and does not involve a message to the brain. Do you remember who taught you how to blink or how to yawn? You can't, because these behaviors are all reflexes. We were all born with the involuntary response to blink. Another example is the fact that if you touch a hot surface, your reflex is to pull your hand quickly away. A sensory receptor sends a signal to the spinal cord through a path called the reflex arc, and you quickly respond, pulling your hand away from the heat. Animals are born with reflexes as well. When an animal hears a loud noise or detects the scent of a predator, they have a response to flee. This is an example of a reflex. They do not involve signals to the brain. Instead, the animal knows to run. Now, instincts are more complex innate behaviors. Instinct is a complex pattern of innate behavior that can take weeks to complete. For example, a spider is born with the ability to spin a web. However, this is an instinct, not a reflex, because it is a more complex pattern of behavior. Using instinct, many different species of birds migrate from those places where they breed and raise their young to other habitats where they spend the winter. Migrating birds use innate behavior to know when to begin migration and the route that they should follow. Using innate behavior, the rattlesnake will rattle its tail as a warning. If tail rattling does not work, the rattlesnake will strike at the person or thing that is a threat to its safety. Imprinting and conditioning. Now let's talk about learned behavior. Did you know that when babies are in their mother's womb, they can actually hear their mother's voice? Then, when the baby is born, he or she automatically recognizes their mother's voice. This is a type of imprinting. It's a learned behavior. Imprinting occurs when an animal forms a social attachment to another organism during a specific period following birth or hatching. During this time, animals generally learn the smell of their home, the taste of the food that they need, and other survival smells and behaviors. This occurs early in life because it is when animals are absorbing the most amount of information that they will carry with them for the rest of their lives.